Thank you for your interest in becoming an OEC champion. This training video will help give you an overview of volunteer programs at OEC, introduce you to the OEC Champions program, outline the goals and objectives of the OEC Champions volunteer training, and serve as a brief introduction to OEC's outreach tools that you can utilize as a volunteer. Please follow along with the video and answer the questions on the corresponding worksheet. When you are finished, please return the completed worksheet to the Community Outreach Coordinator and move on to the other training modules that are part of the OEC Champions training. Thank you. OEC has many ways for volunteers to get involved with our work. In the past, these opportunities have included office volunteers and interns that support OEC staff in the office. They complete program-specific projects and work on general office tasks. But unfortunately, many of these opportunities fall during regular business hours, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., a time when many people interested in getting involved are unavailable. Interested individuals can also become an outreach volunteer. In the past, we have only had the capacity for outreach volunteers to table at community events in and around the Portland metro area, which is great but hasn't offered a lot of opportunity for these individuals to get involved. In order to give volunteers more of an opportunity to get involved in our work and tailor their volunteer experience to their availability and interests, we have come up with the OEC Champions program. This program strives to give volunteers the tools to reach out to people in their own networks and work to help them adopt more sustainable behaviors in their everyday lives, as well as take action for the environmental issues we care about as Oregonians. There are 3 goals to the OEC Champions program. They include the ability to give people the information they need to act on their environmental values in their roles as parents, neighbors, homekeepers, and community members. Secondly, we strive to give people opportunities to get involved as citizens speaking up for public policies to protect Oregon. Lastly, this program strives to raise awareness about OEC's work to protect what we love about Oregon and invite people to support OEC as members. To achieve these goals by the end of the training, we want volunteers to feel comfortable talking about OEC and our work and about OEC materials and resources, as well as be able to plan outreach opportunities and encourage people to get involved. By gaining these skills, you will be able to build the basic foundation to be an effective volunteer. Now I will briefly go through OEC's outreach tools so that you can get a general idea of the resources we offer as you progress through this training. Remember, we will go into more depth on how to best use these tools in the training on building community awareness, which is the last component of the OEC Champion training. Unfortunately, there are a few materials that we don't have enough print copies to distribute anymore, so first we are going to go through the materials you can only get off of our website at www.oeconline.org. They include the Vote with Your Fork Pledge, the Love Your River website, the Oregon Rain Garden Guide, the Cleaner Rivers for Oregon report, our Integrated Pest Management booklet, the Pollution and People report, as well as the Price of Pollution report. Here is what the Vote with Your Fork pledge looks like online. You can get people to take the pledge online and show their support for the local food system. Here is the front page of loveyourriver.org. It is a brand new program at OEC that challenges individuals to take a monthly action to protect the watershed they live in. When they take the action each month, participants will be entered to win a prize, and those folks that take 6 pledges over the course of the year will be entered to win a grand prize. You can show your friends and family this website, or even better yet, send them the link and challenge them to take action. Next, we have the Oregon Rain Garden Guide, which is an excellent resource to answer all of your questions about rain gardens. You can also access the entire Cleaner Rivers for Oregon report online. Every major river in Oregon is in violation of the Clean Water Act standards. This report seeks to make more information about the health of our rivers more accessible to Oregonians. The same is true for the Safer Pest Control booklet. It outlines integrated pest management, a simple 5-step strategy to control pests in your home and yard. You can also access the Pollution and People Report. It gives a detailed account of the toxic chemicals found in 10 Oregonians. Next, the Price of Pollution report discusses environmentally attributable diseases and their effect on Oregon's pocketbook. We also have materials we can send to you when you are doing outreach in your local community. Detailed descriptions and examples of each of these can be found in your volunteer resource guide. Descriptions of what they are in the Building Community Awareness chapter starting on page 27. Now, we will go through the 4 program areas and the materials we have for each of them. From the Healthy Food and Farms program, you can request fact sheets on sustainable eating on a budget or healthy food, healthy kids. You can also request our Smart Shopping bingo cards and the Healthy Lunchbox recipe booklet. From the Clean and Healthy Rivers program, you can request the 50 Ways to Love Your River booklet and the Love Your River brochure and sticker to tell people about loveyourriver.org. You can also request the EcoHealthy Home Checkup Kit and different wallet guides from the Environmental Health Program. However, we ask that if you request kits to distribute, please make sure that they get used. From the Global Warming Program, you can request fact sheets titled Jobs and Prosperity, Energy Efficiency Leads the Way, and the Low Carbon Fuel Standard, Clean Fuels for Oregon fact sheet. From this program, you can also request the Carbon Neutral Challenge wallet guide. After you plan an outreach activity in your community, you can request materials from OEC through our online form or from the Community Outreach Coordinator. To request materials online, go to www.oecinline.org/getinvolved/volunteer/volunteer resources/outreach materials request. You can find the link easily if you go to the Volunteer tab on our website. Or you can fill out the form on page 43 of your guide and get it back to the Community Outreach Coordinator. Then, OEC will send you the materials you need to do outreach in your community. All we ask is that you report your results and give us back any unused materials so that we can distribute them to other volunteers. Thank you for taking the time to complete the Introduction to OEC Champions program training. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. Complete the corresponding worksheet and return it to the Community Outreach Coordinator to confirm that you have successfully completed the training module. Please see the overview of the OEC Champions training to see what training module to complete next. Thank you for your commitment to OEC. We look forward to working with you.